Hello. I guess we got a little bit of different kind of lighting here today. Um, Sorry, it's later at night, and I was busy all day today. Went to a Native American powwow and thoroughly enjoyed myself seeing all the Native American regalia and the dances and all sorts of things. It was really a great day. Anyway, we're ready to begin Module 10, and Module 10 happens to be on religion. And we're going to do some exploring of that topic. And you know, there is separation between church and state, but unfortunately, some of it seeps over, and you need to just be aware of the fact that there can be some problems with this in the classroom. I think we've gotten pretty good about honoring other people and taking it one step at a time. And there are some policies in the school districts that help you stay on target. Anyway, the objectives for this particular module are to describe how religion can exert influence upon the educational experience. Also, the other objective is to understand more about some of the religions of the world. Your assignments will be, there are 5 of them again this time. Actually, I'm going to add a kind of a, not a field test one, but an extra credit topic in there as well. Prior knowledge, what do you know about the topic? It's an interesting one to look at, and the first video that you're going to see is about the 5 major religions of the world. I just want you to become familiar with that particular thing. The assignments are going to be on, the first one is on Islam, and you're going to do a 3-2-1 on that. And then the second assignment, or it's actually the third assignment, is to reflect on the videos about the Jehovah's Witnesses. Those are the ones that you will probably have most contact with in the schools. They will often bring in a little booklet and say this is what you need to know about our religion and how we wish to have you honor it. And it's an interesting thing. I think that somewhere in the move on my little booklet on the Jehovah's Witnesses and their wants in the school or the education got lost, and I'm sorry that that happened because it was a good resource for me to have. We're going to be doing excuse me, chapter 6 of the case study books, and they will have to do text the cases 19, 20, 21, or 22. And the last thing, of course, is your reflection on the topic of religion. What do you need to remember about this diversity in your classroom? And that's kind of going to be an interesting thing. To just give you a heads up, next week will be that week that we have for getting prepared to get your next observation in. That some of you still need to get in observations 1. I will leave that observation post open probably until the, well, I've said the 31st, I think. But then 2 won't open until I close number 1. So I won't have it up early for you to get into getting your posts. Because I don't want somebody to put their observation number 2 in the number 1 slot. So please remember, there will be a new one and it will be entitled Observation 2. You'll have the same 5 things that you need to hand in. First and foremost of importance is that log, because that shows that you actually were in the classrooms and the teachers signed off on it. Then you have the 3 templates, and of course the last thing, or one of the things, is the compare contrast video. I think most of us learned a lot in the first one, and we realized that YouTube, we can upload videos to YouTube and then we can put them out for people to see. And there's some that still haven't gotten used to doing the videos, but you're making good progress anyway. That set of observations will be due in next month, anyway, the first Wednesday of next month. And I hope I didn't mention any dates, but I had to redo this video because of the fact that when I took it out of the regular program, I saved it and then I put something else that I saved, and I lost all that, and I couldn't go back and find the YouTube video to be able to upload it. So we got a new one, and I guess that's okay. Um, Again, we're going along very well, very nicely. Most people are staying current with their assignments. Um, we've gone, this will be number 10. That means there are 4 more to go. Number 11 is going to be the history lesson, and that will take care of the textbook assignments too, because that's the last chapter that we need to deal with in the textbook. 12 and 13 will be using a different resource, and we'll be looking at diversity in the world as it is today and the problems that are still out there, and getting more, broadening our experiences about things we can do in the classrooms. 13 will have a lesson plan in it that you'll be developing your own multicultural, well, not really multicultural, but it might be, diversity lesson plan. It'll take some aspect of diversity and put it into a lesson plan. And of course, as always, I have a template and um, a model for you to see. I think that will about cover it. Module 14 is your final exam, so you can see how close we are getting to that final exam time. Just the month of November is going to be a short, I guess it has only 30 days, so it's going to be a shorter month again. And also we have Thanksgiving break, so it should go by fairly quickly. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you next time.